ID, please.
Yo. Heard a lot of shit through the grapevine. Might seem soft, but I'll play nice. I ain't even started just.
Come. Anyways, guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk French. This week, I have two of my good friends from LTakersPod. I've got Targe and Kenyo. Before we get into it, don't forget to like, follow, share, and subscribe.
There you go.
It's actually ironic that Kenyo's sitting with me because you go to Exeter, anyways.
Yeah.
So and work together.
Wait, why is that?
Look, wait, we were Kent together, remember?
Yeah.
And he's over there.
Oh, so it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense.
To be honest, if it was actually a true representation, I should be over there, bro.
Yeah, honestly, because that place, bro, we've spoken about that place like so many times, man.
Yeah, on our podcast. It's stupid. I hate it.
I don't even know, how far is it again?
Dude, I don't know miles, but I know distance, like maybe like 5-6 hours away from London.
That's too much.
Yeah,
so
way too much.
These are trying to invite me to like motors and stuff. I'm like, come on, let's be realistic. Right. I'm not gonna get there in 6 hours and have to travel back. That's 12 hours worth of travel.
Half a day, bro.
It's not worth it.
How was that? I mean, we just finished second. Well, not just finished. Yeah, we just finished second year. How do you think this year went? Like,
I didn't even think we had. I didn't even realize we were in second year because it went by so quickly, and I don't even feel like I'm getting that experience, that uni experience anyway. Mm-hmm. But I suppose grades wise, it's gone well. You know what I mean? I can't complain, but bro, I still want an experience. You know what I mean? I still want scientists to know that I'm actually a uni student.
Yeah.
I just been like in London, which I prefer. I'm not gonna lie, I do prefer being in London than Falmouth. Like, it's a lot easier. I got family, everything like that. But yeah, second year's been alright. Not too bad.
How about you?
I'll be honest with me, first term, I'll be like swearing this.
Swear, be like this.
Not
the N word though.
Okay.
Nah, that's my big rule. Do what you want, but
yeah, I understand. Now, first term, like I did fuck all, bro. Like in terms of my assignments and whatever, I was not taking it serious. Like I was in this place where I was even thinking of dropping out. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Because it just weren't it. Like online lectures, like they want me to wake up at 9 and that.
Yeah.
And I'm waking up at 9 and you're basically just repeating the same thing that's on the PowerPoint. It's like, I haven't got time for that. But I bounced back second term and third term. Yeah. And I kind of enjoyed it, innit? I was having hella house parties.
Yeah.
Actually, I wasn't, Boris. I wasn't. Allegedly, innit? But, yeah, so we made it work. But, I don't know. I kind of enjoyed it, but it wasn't as good as first year. Do you get me?
Yeah, I think first year for me was better as well.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that made second year good for me was that in first year, I made friends, so that second year wasn't an issue to link up with anyone.
Yeah.
And everybody, like, you know how you lived in our like area and Kent, like, everyone basically lived there, so it was all walking distance. Knowing you from college anyway, so it wasn't hard to link you. Do you know what I mean? I think that made it calm.
Yeah, it made it easier. Do you guys feel like the pressure was a little bit much though?
Yeah.
There was a point in first term anyway where I felt like, okay, cool, I'm actually in second year. I don't know if you guys felt that. I had like a stupid amount of modules, assignments and everything. I was like, what? I
felt that in second term. Because I think all my modules that I had in my first term, they were calm. Like, even though I think I had one module was like, Ines, you just need to, like, don't mind, don't even be passing that. I didn't even go back getting first in that one. I think, because I was like, because with me, like, I set like proper high expectation myself in. So it's like, if I don't get a certain grade, I'm them people that I'll actually be annoyed if I don't get a certain grade. So it was like, I had the pressure to make sure that I passed it. But it was like,
I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. I feel like with my uni, it was just that the way they kind of split up was a little bit different. Normally, it's like kind of like 50-50. It made you like, I don't know how many modules you guys would do, but like maybe 5. But with me, they kind of made it a way where it was like 9 in the first term and like maybe like 2 in the second. So my second term was so easy.
I can't imagine doing that, you know.
But then my first term was stressed. I was losing it.
I think I remember I called you once and then, talking about stress, this is not even to do with assignments. I think another part of the stress for me was like placements and internships.
Oh, yeah.
I think I called Targe. I think it was Deloitte. I think they gave us I think Deloitte had like a 40-something minutes and I gave up. Like, I told her, like, you know what, I I'm not gonna.
That's like them little applications, bro. Yeah. Like, allow it, bro. Like, why am I doing a test like that long? Like, no, thank you.
The amount of different stuff we'd be doing, like situational, numerical testing, and they had everything together. And for Deloitte, they had every single one.
All in one with everything.
A whole hour. I'm thinking myself, and I did it. And I was like, one, it wasn't even a position that I wanted to. I wanted to do consultancy, and then this one was like.
So man's doing it for bants, bro.
So I'm doing it for no reason. And I spent all that time, and I was like, they asked me questions that I'm just like, this is not for me. Like, I'm sorry, like, what do I do here? And it's just dumb because they'll be like, oh, Steve sent you an email. Reply to Steve. And then Steve asked some dumb question like, "Oh mate, basically the manager wants me to."
He's being serious.
Yeah, I know.
No, but Kenya deep it. That's good for 10 minutes.
Yeah, but
Now when you start to get, I told Kenya, I told Targe, I press X. I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
they asked me for too much. Like, I want the experience, yeah, but I'm not on my knees for the experience.
I'm not dying.
I'm not dying for that experience, bro. And like Targe, it wasn't even the role that I even wanted. Like, it wasn't what I wanted to do. It wasn't investment banking or consultancy. So I don't know why I was on my knees to do that.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
But
yeah, that was stressful though. And like, the thing is, the amount of rejections you'd get after doing all these things, like even sometimes it got to the point where I think I started by just doing these numerical testing without practicing. I was like, let me just go for it. Let's see what happens. And then I realized that you can't just fluke it. You actually have to be prepared.
Yeah.
So I actually signed with something where you can kind of prepare online. And even then, I was failing a couple. And I was like, what? Then I passed with a couple as well. I was like, okay, cool, things are getting better. But then there wasn't even roles that I liked. Or you failed the next stage.
Yeah.
It's just like...
You know, it is. Even with that, it's like there's a 3-stage process. It's like the first stage is like, yeah, I'm eager. Like, do you get me? Like, I want the experience. Let me do this.
Yeah.
And you get 20 minutes in. That's when the second stage is like, do I really want this? Like, and then the first stage is like, F it. The first stage is French. Like, do you get me? Like, just click X, bro, and just cut, man.
Yeah, I find it jarring when like you do the first part where they ask for like your details. And I know if you guys have on Google Chrome, you can kind of have everything kind of like auto-fill. So then that part's easy, but then they start asking you questions like, oh, so why do you think you're the right candidate for this position?
I'm not gonna lie, I think now I'm going.
It takes the energy out. It takes about 50%. I'm like, okay.
You know, I think what makes it worse shit when they say minimum certain words. Now I'm there.
Yeah, now you've told me to do something like
if
that.
It's maximum words, I can work it up. But even if it's minimum words, now you're asking for a bit too much. I'm not doing that.
You know what it is? I've even got a bone to pick because even with like them questions, like, oh, why do you think you're the best person for this role? Like,
you'll find out if you take.
Because I am, bro. Like, do you get me? Like, I've read. It's just.
It's kind of cringe as well because you have to say you have to kind of say generic stuff, but not make it obvious.
Yeah.
You can't say, "Oh, I'm a very hardworking individual." Like you kind of have to. You can say that, but you kind of have to like infer it. Like it's weird. Like it's just, It's just I'm thinking if I'm a recruiter and I'm looking at this kid, I'm thinking like, he's just chatting.
Bro, how many times have I written like I use initiative like? There's certain keywords that just crop up.
Problem solving and some nonsense like that. It's just like, ugh.
They're probably just reading it. Like they're probably just skimming it.
Yeah, most of them they don't even read it. Like they have like a robot to do it or something.
That is crazy. So you're putting in 40 minutes an hour.
So they have to put like keywords so the robot can
pick up I heard about that. I think I think of all the ones that I've done, I forgot what company it was. I think I told you this as well. I've done like a video in the one.
Yeah.
I was doing the recorded interview one, and you know how it's like one take. No, this practice it's one take. And I was obviously I think I don't swear no more, guys, in it, but I have to swear now. I was doing it. I was like, and I messed up. I was like, oh fucking hell, shit. And I was like on the feet, and obviously, you know how you do the same. I was like, oh my god. And you need to get far in the video part. Yeah. Obviously, that much I would have got it, but like you're close to it. I'm like, fine, for me to fumble and start swearing, I'm like, do you know what? Forget it. Like every time I swear, I'm like, oh my days, I've wrapped it.
It's so awkward. I did one as well. I think it was a PwC, and I remember I got to like one of the final questions. It's like, read a case study. They gave me like 2 minutes to prepare. Read like some whole case study and give them some answers. I remember I was reading it, when they said the time's up, I was lost. So then, in the video, you can see me, I'm like, I'm clearing my throat. So basically,
I
was
gets
lost,
like that,
waffling, and even halfway through it, I was like to myself, I just want this to end, fam. Just stop.
Literally, why is it so?
Yeah.
I hate it.
Even I knew I flopped. From the moment I finished, I was like, yep.
Yeah, there's some interviews.
The minute I stopped speaking for a bit and I went blank, I was like, you have completely wrapped it for yourself. And then when I started swearing, I was like, you know what it is?
It's done.
You guys
they're not even looking at you.
You know, what if you put it through and they thought, raw, like that's real, bruv. Like,
hey, he's speaking facts.
Yeah, you get me?
I read that.
Nah, they didn't even give me no tips, like nothing.
They never give feedback, you know. They're liars, you know.
No, someone gave me feedback. I
you
think
actually
it was
got feedback.
It was a bank, might have been UBS. It said something like, and then in the test that they do, they're like, you answered this part well. However, next you should try and do this more. I think it was UBS.
But was it a personalized feedback or was it like
I don't know, but like it came in like
automated one?
It was a PDF though, so I don't know. But regardless, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, that's
it is better than nothing.
I think with PwC they kind of give you like a questionnaire or something. I can't remember what the game was. I think actually there was a game. After you finish doing the game that they have here for your testing, they then send you like a PDF with like, let's say a score in your, let's say your reactions, your resilience and stuff like that, and they kind of give it an explanation, which was quite cool. They were the only ones who did it though, no one else.
I think the worst one is like, you never know they reject you and they still ask you like,
it's not sure.
I'm like, don't do that. Don't ask me how the process was. If taking you
and they still try to email
you can do.
I still get emails from PwC. I'm just like, leave me alone.
Like, how did it go? They'll piss off. Like,
so basically, how did you find getting rejected? Give us a score out of 10.
Honestly, like,
almost was that information.
You're getting a 1, bro.
like, it's just stupid.
That is so cheeky.
Yeah, man. But
but like back to like the actual uni, like not even just the uni work. I mean, I remember with me, like this was mine. Even though you lived so far, I still spoke to you about this. I knew it was all winning, but I remember it got to a point where you know how it was calm in September and October, and then we were locked down properly in November. I think because I was unlucky, like 2 of my housemates went back to London, so I was in my house by myself in it, and you know how my flat was proper like quiet. Like you had like your whole house, and mine was quiet. And I think it got to a point, where I had to go home. I went home at the end of November. I was like, you know how like I didn't even think about it. I think I woke up that day and I felt down and I was like, I need to go home. Yeah. And normally I'm someone that I see it through and I'm like, nah, be good. But I was like, you know what, Ines, you can't even. I'm not gonna like I'm in Kent. I live in Heath, but I know I can get back. Yeah. And my parents are gonna obviously they always say to me, you know, if you feel upset or lonely, just come back. And I feel like this year was the first time I actually felt a little bit lonely.
Yeah, I know. Around that time, it was rough. You said like October, November time, isn't it?
I think November was lockdown again, isn't it? I think it was calm, and then November they said lockdown again. Yeah. I think it was that.
It was around that time.
Yeah.
I think, bro, the amount of lockdowns, they do take a toll on you. You know,
they do definitely.
Yeah.
Because like, even if me, I think I was even in Falmouth, but I remember I was still like annoyed. I was just the workload, even just having to deal with not being able to go out and do certain things, even just speak to people. It was just like, this uni thing is long. And I remember I spoke to a teacher of mine from back in secondary school, and she was like, at the end of the day, like, obviously, you know, strive for a first and stuff, but, you know, if you graduate for 2-1, like, doesn't mean you're gonna have a shit life or something like that. Or if you graduate for first, doesn't mean you're gonna be guaranteed to have the happiest life ever. Like, just literally just try your best, and that's what matters, isn't it?
Yeah. And
I think that's something that's so important, because I wouldn't say taking my foot off the brake, off the accelerator or whatever. I'm still pushing, but I'm very mindful of my mental health and, like, you know, the effects it's having on me. But yeah, like, I remember you told me about your situation. I was like, yeah, you should just go back home. Family can really help.
Yeah, I think
family can help.
I was home for that a week, and like, you know, like you come back home and everything is normal. It's just you forgot about all that uni stress. You're just here chilling. Like no one really cares about. Just how you doing in us, how the food's there. I think that's what I kind of miss. And again, I feel like it might have been better if my flatmates were there.
Definitely.
But obviously, but then again, I don't blame them for going back because they were with their families. I was here, and bearing in mind these times as well, they closed the track.
Yeah.
So I was literally just like, I was like, oh my days.
Just work, isn't it? You're just doing work.
Yeah, I was doing work. I was going like maybe like hill training, circus, but it's like it was just too repetitive. And by myself as well because we couldn't be in our group. Yeah. So it was really just
you need to change the scenery. That's what you needed. I remember you went back down. So everything kind of patterned after you went back down too.
Yeah, I think December is they opened tracks again, but still like November was not nice. I think. How about you?
No, that's what I was saying because you know how earlier I was saying first term, it was dead because that's what like November's within first term, innit?
Yeah.
Like I was not on it. I think the uni thought I was dead. I'm being for real, bro. But I was just chilling at gaff. Like I just couldn't be bothered for anything. And then I think like let's say end of like November, like going towards like December. That's when I actually like thought, you know what? Let me. Did you get me? Yeah. So I emailed the uni. I was like, I told them like my situation. I'm saying my situation. I just told them like I couldn't be bothered in a professional way, innit?
Yeah.
In a professional way, I was like, yeah, like my mental health, like I just couldn't be bothered, and they understood, innit? They were like, oh yeah, they tried to refer me to places and whatnot.
Oh really?
Yeah, they did. I went to one. I didn't go to one. Like I booked in for one.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah,
It's not worth it.
this is not for me. Do you get me?
Yeah.
But I was tired of uni, man.
Yeah.
I was so tired of uni. Like I still had the vision. So I knew like I have to bounce back eventually.
Yeah.
But I was like, for now, I'm just gonna do me. Like, do you get me? Because I'm not gonna kill myself for
Fuck you yourself.
not literally, but like, you know the phrase, you
Yeah.
can't come and kill yourself. But
Yeah.
I'm not doing that for uni. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So I just took time off for like the first term, and then second term, third term, picked back up. I was in flow, bruv. Like, do you get me? Like, and that was the best thing that I could have done for myself. So I don't regret it.
Yeah, you shouldn't. What the hell? Fam, this thing, I'm so done with just like breaking yourself mentally just to get like what? A first. A piece of paper, fam. It doesn't even, like, it's mad. Even now I think back to A level, when I think back to even secondary school, GCSE and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember, bro, I was having like sleepless nights and stuff. I remember we used to go at
Don't
A
remind me
level.
about A level, please.
Like the amount of times
I don't know why I was
we'd be
doing
traveling
that.
back home on the 34. Just like, I remember seeing the men and were down bad. Like, everyone just looked
I think
so
there was
broken.
one time. I don't know if I was either with all of you lot. I think me, you, maybe Carol was there. I think Joel might be there. I think we didn't talk on the bus or something on the train. I think everyone had their music.
Everyone just silent.
Yeah, it was earphones. Like you know,
Everyone's
this
broken.
podcast. It's like earphones. There's
No, that was
talking.
real, fam.
That was that.
That was the exam season,
Yeah,
innit?
everyone was down bad. I can't lie.
Never forget.
No talking.
Never.
Earphones. I was
Never
like,
forget. I
yeah.
can never forget because it was like, obviously we used to go out late as well. Like
Yeah.
maybe 5, 6, so it's dark already. And I can still remember on the bus here, the windows and stuff were fogged up, misty. I can still see it. Like, I don't know. I can see like even like Carell just in the corner like this. You're in the corner, just like everyone's
Yeah.
just like dead. I'm thinking to myself,
it's
what's
long,
going
man.
on?
No, because I remember that because like we used to be on a train, innit? And let's say like Frenchie was sitting in front of me, like she'd just have her earphones and I'd have my music, but I'd want to speak to her, and every time like, I'm trying to speak to her, she'd have to take out like
Yeah.
But no one wanted convo, bro. Everyone was just tired,
Knackered.
just tired,
You
fam.
know, so you just sleep on the train from bloody Euston to Barnet.
Exactly.
Fam, because don't please touch. I think 'cause even like for our actual exam, I think we had like a morning exam, and I was like, fam.
Oh my gosh.
The time that I had to wake up, like, in this, you can't sleep on this train on your
Yeah.
way to your exam. It's like it was just too much. I think that's the only thing that I like that in uni I haven't had to experience in it.
Yeah.
'Cause we were lucky that we had online exams, so I could just wake up normally and do my thing.
Yeah.
Again, obviously living on campus, it would have been anyways,
Easier,
but it's like doing that, I can't do that ever again.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think I can do that again.
No.
Yeah, but you would need to anyway, to be honest. But yeah, I think that's the only benefit of like this year was definitely like the online exams and like assignments.
But you know,
Yeah.
what's mad? I think the online exams were calm. But then I told you this, I had one module. Yeah, on paper it should have been the easiest thing. It was just called research and consortium methods, isn't it?
Yeah.
Emma knows about this one. But what's it called? It was like we had this lecturer, yeah, and obviously everybody in my seminar was white. Apart from me and Emma, we're black. So then we're doing introduction.
Yeah.
My man black as well,
Yeah.
and he's from South. We're like, Rob, we're kind of bonding a little bit
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
Da, 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 da. It comes to us like, I think I did understand a certain question in it, and he was like, well, maybe from the reading. And I'm like, fam, I've done the readings, but I don't understand the question.
Yeah.
And I'm like to myself, I'm someone that's very smart in it.
Yeah.
So if I don't get something,
No one else can
not
say
the reader, but don't mind the scared say. I don't understand. I think
Yeah.
even one time he said it like in the seminar room, like, you know when someone makes you feel uncomfortable for asking
Yeah.
a question, like, fam,
Yeah.
I'm asking you for help.
That's the wrong type of
Was
environment.
that-
And you don't know me as well. When it comes to school stuff, yeah, I don't even like. I'm very independent in it.
Yeah.
So for me to
Yeah,
actually
very.
ask you
You must
in
be
front
not-
of the
yeah.
room as well, I'm not even doing it. I'm asking in front of everyone. I know I say
You just
raise your
don't know.
hand.
Yeah.
I said yeah, sir.
Yeah.
Can you explain this again? Well, maybe I'm thinking. Do you know what?
Wait, so that was the lecturer?
Yeah, I'm like, do you know what? And he's the ones. Yeah, it was one lecturer, one seminar leader. So you could only go to him.
Yeah,
There was
yeah,
nobody
yeah.
else to go to in it.
Yeah, that whole environment. If it started off like that, like
That's the wrong vibe.
you wouldn't want to go back.
And that's why I'm saying, I think of that as well. I think that's where I had to, like what you said about the vision. I'm like, do you know what? Yeah, as much as I don't want to do this guy's work, this module, if you don't pass the module, I'm not on like retaking that test. 'Cause I don't even like it anyways, isn't it? I'm like, do you know what it is? You just got to put your feelings aside with this
Yeah.
guy and just get it done.
Get it done.
Yeah.
I done it. Obviously, I got surprisingly, I don't good in that module, but it was like, fam, I could have done better if you helped me.
Yeah.
Because I actually did understand.
Yeah.
Do you think? Let me just be a devil's advocate, innit? Because the guy was black, innit, the lecturer.
Yeah.
You think
Then
like? Do you think he was trying to push you?
What?
Do you think he was trying to like push you to do more?
To do better.
To do better.
I don't know.
Hard love.
Honestly, like that hard love.
He's such a prick, but I don't know. That's such a prick. I don't know.
You never know.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, he might saw his sister.
Because I actually need that way.
I said sister and you.
No, but
This
you know
guy,
what it
man.
is? 'Cause I actually need the help. And like, you know, like, no, this is the thing. No, you have to hear me out. I'm not someone that's up and down in all my modules. All my modules, I always get like similar grades, innit?
Yeah.
So when I'm asking you for help, that means that I actually don't understand something.
Yeah.
And can you just help
But
me
he
out,
didn't
fam?
know that.
I've asked you to help. Like, but I'm not gonna lie, let's be real, yeah. Lecturers, if you want to, you
Yeah.
can check my profile, innit? No, wait, okay, wait.
She's doing too much.
If you keep it. You can check my profile. You can see this student is capable. So if she's asking for help,
But what lecturer has time to check your
fam,
profile?
No,
like?
I don't care. 'Cause I'm asking you for help.
I do get that. You're paying for a service
Yeah, I
anyway,
mean, but
so
I need help.
you should be
I need
helping.
help. Cause when I do bad, you're gonna come to me as well.
Yeah.
If I flop that test, oh well, so let's not do that.
Yeah, yeah.
But again, there were some good lecturers I had.
Yeah.
Like the ones that went, even though they understood like the whole like the whole like Zoom stuff, not Zoom team stuff. Yeah.
Teams, yeah.
I think what was nice that some of my lecturers, her name was Carmen, my favorite one. Like she always made time. Like if you needed help, she'd actually book a slot with you and say, "Cool, we'll do this together and go over it again." And she didn't actually care about.
Yeah.
Obviously, not. She wouldn't do it straight after a lecture because obviously there would be like another one.
Yeah.
But if you needed help, she was on it with the emails and on it with the team call. I think that helped me a lot. I think.
Yeah. I had like a couple. My favorite one was some guy called Costa. He was similar to that. He would always like, he's always willing to help. There's one guy called bloody Alan, bro, project management. Like this guy, yeah. Even basically at the end of the module when we finished, we have like this kind of accelerator thing. You have to like give a review.
Yeah.
So we had the lecture for that, and even he started laughing. He's like, "I'm not gonna lie." He said something like, "Oh, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I could have done a little bit better. The way I structured this wasn't as as good. I think you guys really went through it." And all of us are pissed off because all of us hate the module because the way it was structured was just stupid. Say for instance, you're gonna get tested on something. Let's say part 3.
Yeah.
He would teach part 3 in week 8. So then by the time your test comes, you don't even know what the content is, what's happening. You're just lost.
Yeah.
And then he even said, "Oh yeah, maybe I could have structured things a little bit better," which is fair. And I was thinking to myself, like, is this what I'm paying for? I'm paying like $9,000 for this service. And the thing is, it's annoying because, we're not even getting the full service anyway.
That's what I'm trying to say. At least do a bit more.
Yeah, like, of course, I understand the Zoom thing is not their fault and fair enough and whatever, but like, at least the government should be at least doing something because we're paying for something that...
Don't look for the government for answers,
Yeah, I
man.
know. But,
Yeah, them on a done it.
Yeah.
but like, still, it's just jarring, man. It's so frustrating. I don't know. Think about it. We paid $9,000 for the first year and we're paying $9,000 for this year, and
This year should have went down.
it's not the same. I don't know
Personally.
the same quality.
100%.
This year should have went down. But
Like $9,000. It's so stupid to me, like how these people who do online studies pay like maybe $3,000, if that, and we're paying.
bro, you can even go to Open University.
Yeah, or Udemy. There's so many.
I feel like the only thing that I'm grateful about is that we were here because in my uni there are people in different countries in it.
Oh yeah.
And I can't imagine waking up at like a stupid time to go through this BS in it. At least with me, it's kind of a reasonable time. Like there was someone in my group, she was from China in it, and we used to compromise that when we're doing group work, we'll do a thing where sometimes she'll be up at her normal time.
Yeah.
And because I'm not gonna lie, it's not fair to be waking up at like 1 or midnight to do something. Like I'm not on it to be studying at midnight every day. Like that's dead. So like, you know what I mean? I feel like it's worse for them because like they're across the world. I don't know how much they pay, but can you imagine
I think they pay
more
like
than us,
11 or 15.
Yeah.
something like
15 maybe.
Like deeper, they're paying that much, and they're getting this.
Yeah, getting this.
That's not fair.
It's, man, I even know a couple of people who like after Boris said that lockdown is done. They bought their tickets. They even came down to farm or whoever,
Campus.
the campus, and then they had to be sent back again. They went back home, and I'm thinking to myself like, that's so unfair. Like, what the heck? How could it's just this back and forth is just frustrating. Like, I don't understand how people dealt with it. And we were complaining, but these lot had it rough.
Yeah, they had it rough still.
Like, having to move back to Malaysia or something like that, it's crazy. I don't know.
But then again, you can't really compare struggles. Like everyone like has their struggles in it. Like
True.
So you still have a right to complain, like if you were pissed off
100%.
for the lack of your service, innit?
Yeah, but I guess like moving into like looking at forward thinking.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready for third year? Are you guys actually?
100%.
100%. I'm actually like, I'm not joking. I actually am ready.
I think
I've got serious ones as well.
I think in terms of like my academic history, I feel like this will be my best academic year.
Yeah.
Personally,
Exactly.
because I feel like this is the deciding year. Do you get me? Like if I fumble this, I'm gonna have to work extra hard after uni. Do you get me? Like why not just put in the work now? So after uni, I'm just blessed.
Yeah, this is pretty much the end game, isn't it? This is what you've been going. This is why you've gone to educate. Like this is the last frontier, like the final frontier.
This is why I went nursery.
Nursery.
You get me? Like,
Is that deep?
No, but I'm ready.
You're ready.
And I feel like again the reason why I'm happy is because at the end of the year with a 2-1 and it was a high one. I'm like, do you know what? I'm on right now. I'm on 67%. Then I'm like, cool. If you just pattern up,
You're in a very good position.
you can actually
you can do very well.
I can do very well because I'm not like I didn't finish second year like on a very low grade and I've got to do bare, fam. I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
But obviously, like I'm still gonna work hard, but it's like it's kind of weight off my shoulder because it's like, just keep doing what you did this year, but a bit more, and you'll see better. I think
see the results.
Yeah, I think I'm actually ready for it.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a good one. It'll go by quickly though. But it'll be a
Very
good one.
quickly.
Very.
Yeah. Do you guys have dissertations?
Nah, I don't.
I do.
I do.
Good luck, guys. You got pictures? Are you pictures on topics yet?
I have.
Am I ready to know it, or is it like confidential? Nah, I'm like.
No, it's not confidential, but I can give you like, like the main top, like it's surrounding like drill, youth culture, and just the effect music has on like the youth in it.
Okay.
Along those routes, it's obviously it's a lot deeper in it.
No,
that's
I
just
can imagine.
that's just me touching them.
How many words is that again?
10,000.
Yeah, 10,000.
Heck.
That's minor, man. If you just break it down, what?
Yeah.
That's
Not
like
too bad.
Yeah.
What's your one? Your one doesn't make sense to me because we do business.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine.
Thing is, I tried to explain it to Kenny before. I'll try to explain it.
Yeah, I was lost. I just heard bare words.
Okay, basically, it's about looking at ESG. So ESG is just environmental, social governance. Yeah. So I'm looking at, let's just say, sustainability in investing. So how companies invest sustainably, and like how does that affect? The thing is, I'm trying to break it down so easily, but it's like
I know what you're saying.
So basically, how does let's say you have a board of directors. How does the amount of black people, women, and diversity you have within that affect a company's output when it comes to like sustainability, when it comes to stuff like that? That's pretty much it.
But when we say sustainability, what are you referring to?
So like when it comes to cool. So when you're investing, like say if you are an asset manager, so someone comes like say if I'm the asset manager, you'd come to me as a company and say, all right, cool. Well, I have this amount of money that I want to put towards a pension fund for my employees. Put this invest it correctly for me so that we can get a return, so that I can actually pay my employees at the end of whatever. So basically, what I would do is then invest that for you. But you might have a certain flavor where it's like, let's just say you only want to invest in. You don't want to invest in companies which are cigarettes, alcohol, any of that type of stuff. Yeah. So then I have to try to, find
okay.
Or if you have like a preference towards sustainability, green companies, then I have to put the money in towards those type of funds, isn't it? So then I'm looking to see, okay, well, does the diversity that you have within your company, within the asset manager affect, your ability to do those things and like it's.
Yeah, I understand it now. I understand it now.
Something within that realm. Still trying to find the actual word.
Yeah, still trying to finalize it.
Better than me. I couldn't do a dissertation on that. I don't like sustainability. Like whenever I have that in a module, do you know what's mad? I got a first in that module though.
But you don't like it.
I don't like it, but do you know what it is? It's not hard.
Yeah.
It's obviously it's deep, but it's like how can the way he explained to you now, obviously it's deeper, but it's like you can understand it if you just try to understand it.
Yeah.
Definitely that.
Yeah, but we'll see how it goes, isn't it? I used to think that if you didn't get a first for your dissertation, you wouldn't get a first in third year. But then I realised it's similar to this year. It's just a culmination of everything.
Do you know how many exams you have yet, or have you not checked?
I don't have a lot. I think I might have maybe one, two, maybe. I don't know.
So is yours basically heavily on your dissertation and coursework?
Yeah, and coursework, yeah.
Is yours the same?
I feel like it's a mixture.
Oh.
I feel like coursework, dissertation, and then exams.
It's funny because like even on the person who kind of leads the whole dissertation thing, he was even saying how only like what I think ever since he started marking dissertations, he only knows a handful of people who ever get a first when it comes to dissertations. Yes. So
Why would someone say that?
I don't know why he said that. Like, he said how like
Never they say in your head.
the average is like 65%.
Yeah, like why would you tell me that, bro?
But that's my uni, isn't it? So it might be different.
No, I know, but like just as the guy, like I'll be thinking, bruv, like
Why? Oh,
are you trying to put me down?
In your
Like
head, like, don't tell me that.
man, some people are creative though. Like there was this one girl he was speaking about how she was talking about like care workers and stuff.
Yeah.
Like let's say the Middle East or something.
yeah,
And like basically their workplace well-being. And then she like took pictures of their hands to show how their work actually deteriorates their hand and how messed up it is. Like some of them had like fingers all messed up, their hands all destroyed because of the level of work that they have to do. It's just little creative things like that, and he really liked it, and I think she got first or something like that.
I'll be honest, yeah. I must have heard this one title for a dissertation, like I think it was like last year.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. It was like the system is like bleach. It's good for whites, but like bad for blacks, you get me?
Yeah.
And I was like,
That's
yeah.
a very solid.
Did you get
Did she get first?
I don't know what she got. Imagine she think I hope
she got
just
first.
for the title alone,
Like, giving you a first.
on my life, like, and that's what I want. I don't want no like meaty title, bro. Like,
Yeah.
That's very good.
That's a very cheeky title.
honestly,
So what like I say advice? Yeah. What advice would you like give to somebody? Oh, actually no, in first year now, going to second year, to be being through it in the pandemic as well, innit? And I don't think it's changing next year, innit? So what advice would you give to somebody right now?
I say utilize the people in your university a lot more. There's actually like lecturers and supervisors and just other people in like different departments that genuinely want to help you. Like, do you get me? Like, so just reach out to them and speak to them, and you'll see that you can go like a lot further, not just academically, but like even outside of your academics if you just, you know, communicate with them, innit? So I'd say definitely do
That's
that.
a big one still, because these people are actually they're trying to help.
Some of them are really trying to help,
Like,
bro.
they actually want to do this.
Exactly.
Are you saying if this was like a pandemic world that they're still gonna have the same experience like online and stuff?
Yeah. I don't think it's changing. I doubt it anyways.
Oh, gosh, that's a hard one. I don't even know. I feel like the first thing I would have said was hopefully you're actually on it in first year. I always recommend starting off first year with a good work ethic. At least, you know, so you go into second year with the same mentality. I think it's about maybe giving yourself breaks, because to be honest, like you can end up being in a situation where you have like maybe 4 different online lectures or something in the day, and then you realize you have no time for yourself. I definitely would advocate just take a breather once in a while to give yourself a little refresh, because sometimes it can get quite a lot.
Yeah.
I think that's definitely take breaks.
Yeah.
What would I say? I think, yeah, mine's kind of like yours. Like, these are people that are in university. I also say, like, what I did well in first year is that I made friends in my degree, but I feel like keep talking to people in your degree, because a lot of them are going through the exact same stuff as you in it.
Yeah.
Like, if you just speak to them, it'll make you feel more easier as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what you said as well. I can't lie. This is probably more for me, but all them uni emails about CV check, do that. It actually helps a lot. Like, it actually, like, you get like a nice template, a nice format, good feedback. Don't procrastinate either. Balance.
I think even like you were saying, even just being nice to your colleagues, like the people that are on your course as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes they may come in clutch where you need someone's help or something. Because I'm not gonna lie, there was times in first year I would help people. I didn't even think about it. It's only this year where it came to like it actually paid dividends, isn't it? Like I helped this one girl and another guy, and this year in one of the modules that they were really excelling at, they were so quick to get like, you know, lend a hand to me and like help me out.
Yeah.
That was so good. It was so, I needed that so much, and you know, you don't even realize how doing that one little good deed can help someone else and help you later down the line.
Yeah.
I like that one.
And in one word, if I wrap this up in one word, how would you say second year in one word?
Oh gosh, one word. Damn.
All right, you're thinking that I'll get Targe because you turn around. I know you're doing that. What do you think? What one word would you describe?
Perseverance. I'm gonna go for that one.
To be fair,
No.
you're still thinking.
I'd say interesting.
That could be not.
That's very vague.
That could be anything.
That could mean anything, bro.
My word, I'm thinking if it's one word or two. There's no dash in breathtaking, is there?
No, that's a full word.
What did you say?
No, I can't use that. That don't make sense. Actually, no, I'll say humbling.
It's your pod, man.
No, humbling, no.
It's your pod. Anything makes sense, man.
My word is humbling.
Oh, that's a nice one.
It's humbling because cool. Obviously, not to waffle, but I've always been someone that's very, very like this. I can manage it. But for the first time, I had to actually slow down, like you said, take a break, and it's like calm down. Not everything is as easy as you think it is. Like it's actually not. Like you gotta actually. And then, for the other tip, actually read. A lot of things that I read came up in my exam. And if you actually like, it wasn't just like in the slide; it was actually like in the book. So I'm glad that I actually read.
Yeah, humbling is a good one, because especially after first year, you feel like, oh yeah, this uni thing is actually mad easy. But then when you get into second year, you realize how hard it is to actually get first class. Yeah,
like, it's very hard.
Yeah, it's very humbling. Like again, I'm trying to end this, but I don't want to waffle in it. But what's it called? First semester. Yeah. I ended the module with a scrape 2-1 because the first test that I done, the online test, I think out of 25, I got 9. So you just deep that grade. Yeah. Okay. And then you can laugh if you want.
No, why are you looking at me like that?
You got 9 out of 25.
Yeah, you looking at me like one online test,
and you got a 2-1
at the end. So imagine the work that I had to mash. That was very humbling. I don't flop tests in it. You know, I'm the man that even if I've done bad, I ain't done bad. Yeah. That was like okay, and then she used to like wake up and be doing it. I think that's why it was humbling, because I had to actually turn myself on and just get it done.
Yeah.
And
that's a good one.
So so guys, thanks for listening. Don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe, and also don't forget to follow LTakersPod on Instagram as well. Subscribe to them, follow, stream. Yeah, hope you enjoy. See you guys next week.
Yeah, until next time.